Kickin on the groove train. Great points, but you make me laugh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, but the truth is the truth.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kickin' It with Kruse, guys. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Happy Thursday. We are live one more time. Happy to have everybody here. Excited to be here on Thursday. Pep Star and I are hanging out today. It's going to be a good day. We started doing a lot of stuff today, right, Pep Star?
Yo, he be bugging out.
Not bugging out, man. I'm chilling. So we got a new theme song, Pep.
We're walking.
Yeah, Pep, here we go. For the
We're
new walking
talking.
song. Like that, Pep
We're
Star?
walking.
Yeah, Pep.
We're talking.
Yeah, Peppy.
We're walking and
Get it, Peppy.
talking and walking and talking and walking and talking.
I need to see more.
I know, Pep Star. We'll make you see more eventually. What a crazy time, right? John is going to be joining us very shortly. As of right now, we are live on TikTok. We're out there on the YouTube, the tubes, guys. Hopefully having a great Thursday. I can't believe it's already Thursday. The weekend's upon us. It's been a crazy week between work and then also like in the media and the news and life. Also, again, with the whole SAG stuff, where we're going with that too. We have a lot going on with that too. I'm excited to see where we can do. We're going to accomplish this next contract negotiation. Going to be pushing for you guys, pushing and trying to do something to help the union. So that's the idea. You guys got your cup of coffee ready to go? It is Kickin' with Kruse, your one-stop shop for entertainment talk here on TikTok, guys. Hope to have some people pop into the chat soon too. Hanging out today, hanging out always. I guess off the bat, probably going to talk about like what we can do with the show right now, because I'm thinking about where we go. I'm doing 5 days a week right now on Kickin' with Kruse, 3 days a week on Cruise Control adjacent. I think I might start tampering down this to Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think that'd be good. Like this might be a staple. Next week we have it being Tuesday and Thursday as a push, so I might just like try it and see what happens on Tuesday and Thursday. Everything else besides that, probably not going to do it. So we'll find out. We'll find out soon. But I don't know. There's a lot in my mind too. As I look at the news, as I look at the business, as I look at life, because that's what this is for, right? TikTok, to be talking about life and what you're doing, where you're going. I'm not going to stop doing the SAG stuff. I will be doing that for a long time. But me, in general, like, I think about the world. I think about like what we've been doing in life, and like scary times really is sometimes. It's like you put yourself out there, you hope for the best, you keep putting yourself out there, you keep hoping for the best. And if nothing happens, you're like, well, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I've been there before. I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm like, I'm still putting myself out there. I'm not giving up. I'm still trying. But like, what am I doing? And if nothing actually works out and you're like pushing and pushing and pushing, what do you do? I don't know. It's been a brutal time, but also a uplifting time, challenging time, but also I know there's a lot to come this year, a lot of excitement to come, a lot of changes coming in the air, and we'll see where that goes. But quickly, guys, just off the top, because I want to talk about some stuff, but off the top fast, okay? So I know people have been asking or talking about this online. They're saying that like South Park is canceled, but I'm going to let you guys know that South Park is not canceled, okay? That was one thing that was kind of going around right now, that Trey Parker and Matt Stone's show had been canceled because it wasn't on last night. Now, of course, they take a week off in between, but they came forward, and especially in the climate we're in right now, people are like, well, were they canceled? What's going on? They said, no, we're not canceled. They made a statement over there for Paramount, over there for Comedy Central, and they said, okay, guys, apparently when you do everything at last minute, sometimes you don't get it done. That's what they said moving forward. And they said, honestly, this one's on us, and we didn't get it done in time. And thanks to Comedy Central and South Park fans for being so understanding. Tune in next week. So when people are like, oh, South Park was canceled because it wasn't on last night. No. I knew this was going to happen eventually. I feel like at first my thought was, well, maybe they put something in there that maybe was like a step too far. But I mean, South Park is always a step too far. Everything they do is a step too far. That's what makes them relevant, controversial, and also probably why they get like $1.4 billion. That's what's going on. What's up, John? What's up? What do we got out there, guys? Elta Letta De Christ. Welcome. The hat is back. Has back. Yeah, I woke up late, so I did not comb my hair today, so the hat is back. But we started talking this about last night, but Trey Parker and Matt Stone, South Park is not canceled. Not canceled. They're claiming it comes down to time frame more than anything. They made a statement about this too, and I'm like, yeah. I thought at first last night as we're talking about, the first thing I saw online was that it was, because they said something too far. But they said no, it's just they were rushing and running and gunning. They didn't get it done in time, which, again, like I was just saying, like South Park always does this, where they actually come up with the ideas that week, and then they actually edit them, and then they animate them, and then they release them right before. They usually finish them on like the 11th hour. Like they'll finish them on Tuesday or sometimes Wednesday morning, and then they'll release them Wednesday night. And it's like that's pretty quick. And so they must have been just like hurting for ideas maybe, and they were like trying to figure it out. And then last minute, they're like, oh no, this is not done yet. So we'll have to wait a week for South Park, but South Park is not canceled, John. I know everybody was like, last night we had that little conversation for a little bit on Cruise Control Adjacent, which I hope you had a good time with that last night. Oh, they didn't film ahead of time? They never film ahead of time, John. South Park never films ahead of time. So South Park stays so relevant because they release, they actually write the episodes, like they'll write them on like a Monday. They'll animate them on Tuesday, and they'll release them on a Wednesday. That's how fast they do it. They usually do like about a week. They'll do like a writer's room like the week before. Like they'll air the episode on Wednesday. They'll start kicking around ideas. They'll finalize the script usually on that Monday or so. And that's why it is so relevant. And then they'll drop it on the Wednesday. So it's kind of crazy. Like I don't know how they've been working like that for years. That's why when people are like, we need more episodes, like we're run down. What's up, Queen? Good to see you, Queen. Good to see you, Queen. Good to see you, John. Good to see you guys out in the chat. Yeah, so like that was the whole thing. They said that they just didn't finish the episode in time. So when people are going around saying South Park's canceled, it's not. I knew that's a thing because I don't understand how they even do that. Like you would think they get paid more money, and they're like the most unplanned. And Paramount's like, oh, whatever. It's just how it is. So South Park. If you guys were, I know that was like a big thing going around online last night, and so I just wanted to address it. Yeah, not canceled. South Park coming back. Good to see you. How many episodes per season do they get? I don't know if they get. Usually they do 6 episodes per season, but this season, because of that new deal at Paramount, they said, "Hey, you have to actually do 10," and so they actually changed things around on them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Pep Star. No, that's what I'm saying, man. Had to do 10 episodes, and I think that's great. Like you're paying them $1.4 billion. You maybe give me 10 episodes at least 10 episodes. Like that's an easy thing to do, right, Pep Star? I mean, I don't understand why they have to do that. Take their time. I know, Pep Star. What would replace South Park with? There'd be nothing. Nothing would replace them. That's why I say there's like nobody that's like actually like them. I mean, Family Guy is not like them, and they're still going. Simpsons is not that great. Peppy, if somebody replaced it, would it work?
It's gonna be a bomb. Bloop bloop bomb.
I could see that being a bomb. Yeah, Pep Star.
Hello, 100%. Queen. How you doing, Queen? I want to know how you're doing.
Isn't South Park paying Comedy Central and Paramount Lights on? It's getting a lot of ratings, like high ratings. But they pretty much pay them like 1.4 billion, 1.3 billion for like until 2032, and then 10 episodes per season. So they locked them in. Doing good. So they're enjoying themselves. So I don't know, but so don't worry about that. They will not go away anytime soon if you're excited about it. Pep Star checks them all the time, right? Pep Star.
Damn Skippy.
Yep, I know, buddy. But anyways, guys. So yeah, South Park's that is what it is. It's a rainy day here in LA, guys. Rainy day in LA. I woke up. I was shocked. We haven't had rain in a long time. It's like so great. Pep Star did not want to go outside. He was like telling me his paws were cold. And I'm like, calm down, buddy. You have to just go, stay. Come on, we got to go outside, man. We got to go outside. He's like, no, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I'm talking to you, buddy. Didn't want to do it. How you feeling, Pep Star? Feeling good?
I'm slick like Rick,
Yeah, Pep Star. Good to have you here. Welcome, Info Slave. How you doing? Welcome to Kickin with Kruse. Good to see you. We had a fun show last night, though, too. It was always good to have, Luke came back. Luke is, somber. And he was like, why am I, it's funny, John, he's like, why am I on other Hemsworth or other Thor or Thor's cousin. He's like, why am I Thor's cousin? I'm like, I think it's the Beard Man. And then Sean's like, I'm middle child. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know, Sean. It is what it is. Info Slave, how you doing today? Thanks for the like. Guys, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. I know Jonathan's going to be joining me very shortly, too. Jonathan's going to join me for a little bit. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. But rainy day in LA. I love when it's raining in LA. It's great. Let's keep going, though. It's time for some breaking news, guys. Come on. So the Smurfs is coming to streaming, guys. The Smurfs. This actually made money. And I was like, how did this make $118 million? Yeah, thank you, Info appreciate you. 118. And it's like domestically, it's like, I have no idea. But the film did great on a $58 million budget. So people went out to see Rihanna, and they went out to see John Goodman and James Corden. I was kind of shocked by that. But if you haven't seen it yet, guys, you can officially watch it now on Paramount Plus. So apparently it's officially out now. I haven't watched it. Tra la 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 la. Yep, I know. Tra la 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 la. There it is. I was a big Snorks fan. If you go back in that time, I love the Snorks. Thanks to John. I love the Snorks. I mean, that was like the underwater Smurfs. Some of you guys saw they had like a little tube on their head. I was more a Snorks fan. I did like Smurfs too, Gargamel and all of them. I just like really haven't gotten to these movies. Like I remember the first one came out, and I thought it was okay, but then the reboot, and then like the rebooting again, continuing more, and I might check it out on Paramount Plus. Might be a good vacuum movie. Anybody see this movie? Pop it on the background, vacuum the house, chill out for a little bit. The Snorks were great. I love the Snorks. Like it's a very snorky day on a Thursday. So I'm saying, Jonathan, welcome, Jonathan. Good to have you. Happy Snork Day, man. Happy Snork Day. Good day.
You could have said, Jonathan, all right, 100,000 guesses. What's the show Brian's going to be talking about this afternoon? I don't know if the Snorks would have come up.
It's here. Very snorky day. Good to have you back, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was saying I was more of a Snorks fan than a Smurfs fan.
Same.
But same? Yeah.
Same.
The Snorks were cool. I don't know. They actually had like community underwater. I mean, they're intelligent. They have like technology. I mean, the Smurfs are like getting chased by a cat all day. I don't know.
I always kind of felt bad for Gargamel, though.
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff to feel bad for, of course. Secluded in the woods, chasing little Smurfs all the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's his life.
It's, man, that's a throwback. That is a throwback, all right.
Yeah. Well, I was saying that the new Smurfs movie came out. Queen says hi.
Yay. Hi, Queen.
And I was saying that, like, the Smurfs is coming out to streaming, just came to streaming right now. And I'm like, I was more of a Snorks fan. And I didn't watch the Rihanna, John Goodman, James Corden version. I wasn't. Did you see that just came out not too long ago?
I mean, I saw one of the movies.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I'm like, I saw it before, but I'm like, Gargamel.
I don't think it was bad. It was just, it wasn't one of those where it's like, oh, hey, let me ever watch that again.
And Queen just got deeper. She's like, Gargamel wanted to eat the Smurfs. I didn't even realize that.
Oh yeah, they were his favorite delicacy.
True.
He was like a wizard chef kind of guy, right?
I guess that's true. I guess I just blacked that out. I don't know. It's like just gone. I guess he did have them in cages and they were trying to get free. That's pretty morbid for a kid's show.
Yeah. Who was the bad guy in the Snorks? Climate change.
Smirkadol. I haven't made that up. Let's find out. Anybody know the Snorks villain? A Snorks villain? I'm gonna look it up. No idea. There was Big Weed and Little Seaweed.
I don't remember them at all.
No, me either. Big Weed. Creepy villains here. So
sounds like a rap concert lineup.
Right? They actually had a Governor Wetworth and Mrs. Wetworth. That's right. Jojo, Corky, Esky, Mr. Seaworthy. What a name. And Baby Small Star.
Baby. Yep.
I guess like King Neptune was in there. I didn't know that. I don't remember that at all. Dr. Strange Snork. There you go. Phineas is the catfish.
It's been so long.
Snork Eater. Ooh, that one's creepy. Slugworth, the Salt Master. These are horrible. The Great Snork.
All right. I'm
Pollution,
setting
Queen
myself up
says.
so I can see the chat, right? I'm not ignoring you and just getting on my
Queen,
phone. All
Queen
right.
says pollution. We need a Snorks movie. Let's do a Snorks movie. Come on. If the freaking
Yeah.
Smurfs get all the love, why can't the Snorks get some love?
But can it please feature Steve Carell and Will Ferrell and like the whole cast of The Office, but they're just all the Snorks?
It's all the Snorks.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Like an office comedy with the Snorks?
No. Well, I don't know if they even grow that kind of weed, but I mean, like, all the characters of the Snorks are played by actors from The Office. So it's that same kind of vibe, that same sort of, it's real, only it's sensationalized. Let's do that with a cartoon. Oh, what's up? How's Pepe doing today? That was cool having you live on the show yesterday. I really enjoyed yesterday's show, Brian. I really did.
It was a fun show.
I like that guy.
Yeah, Pep Star, I know. Yeah, it was fun. Luke is great. Luke is so like somber compared to the rest of us. He's very in it and thinking about it. And Sean's all over the place. And GR was on one last night. I think he loves the haterade talk. He loves it a lot.
It's, I think when you reach a certain age, just everything annoys you.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel it.
I agree.
Who knew?
And also, like, Michelle in the chat, she might be here today. She said, I love you, baby. And he, like, you could see, like, he was like, oh, I love you too, baby. And I was like, GR, calm down, man. He's getting sassy.
Do not feed the thirsty daddies.
Do not feed them, especially after midnight. Better watch out there. It's not going to be good. Well, I should say after 6:30 p.m.
There you go.
Some of the jokes are themselves. That's what Queen's saying about the Snorks. How tall are the Smurfs? They're tiny, right? The Smurfs are tiny.
I mean, they're not microscopic, but they're probably what is that? Like 3-4 inches?
Yeah,
Probably.
something like that.
Because Gargamel could hold them in his hand, like
Yeah.
so
we want to make.
their body was the length. I don't know why I remember that, but like their head would stick out of his hand.
That's true. What do you want to like do? Smurf kebabs or something like that? Like, I mean, what are you gonna do with that? I mean, I don't, I don't know. But like, this doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. I know, Peppy. Queen says GR is great. GR is great. We love GR.
Listen,
we love GR.
What's up?
You know.
I think what's impressive, well, one of the things that's impressive about GR is, look, that generation ain't necessarily known for their streaming aptitude. And GR, man, he's on every show. He's literally the technical director. He's doing the bookings. He's running the chat, and he's doing all of that while participating in the conversation. I mean,
It's a lot.
that's huge. Yeah.
I think you have to format his computer. It's getting kind of glitchy again. I'm like, what's happened with your feed, GR? So I have to go like a little tech talk over there and talk to GR and see what's going on before Friday.
It happens.
Yeah. He's you should see his setup, man. He's got 2 monitors. He's got dual monitors. So he's got like the chat up on one. He's got the show up on the other one. And then he's got like a couple ring lights. He's got like, you should see it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty impressive, actually. I'm like, get it, GR. I'm like, GR, you don't need all this. And he kept buying stuff. Like, can you help me hook this up? I'm like, okay, GR. He goes, you have 3 monitors. I need at least 2. I'm the technical director. And I was like, I guess you're right. So I hooked him up. Pep Star, what do you think about the Smurfs movie coming? Huh? You gonna watch that?
Dilligaff.
All right, buddy. Peppy, that was good, man. That was good.
Did you or did you not yet mention? I don't know how long you've been on. Did you mention Kimmel yet?
I have not yet. No.
Okay.
We're easing into that. Easing in.
Gotcha.
Easing in. You know.
Cool.
What's up, Atlanta? Do
Best way
Smurfs
to
take
do it.
like blueberries? I don't know. I talked about South Park. That's not canceled. And no, don't eat me. Don't do it, guys. Anyways, don't eat the Smurfs. Good morning, guys. Good morning. And then we're talking about
title. That should be the title of this.
don't eat the Smurfs. Don't eat the Smurfs. Don't eat the Smurfs. But you know what? I gotta tell you that blueberries. If you do eat the Smurfs, you might say you're presumed innocent until proven guilty that you did eat them. But I don't know. I think you're guilty. But this is, guys. I don't know if you saw Presumed Innocent, but the first season was really good. Jake Gyllenhaal was in there. He did a bang up job, if you ask me. The new season now, they're going to not have Jake Gyllenhaal come back. Now, it's the second season. They decided to go with a whole new cast, whole new trial, whole new thing. And they're bringing in Matthew Rice coming in to be the mains. Well, it's him, Matthew Rice and Rachel Brosnahan are going to be the leads in here, too. And it takes place, I guess, in the same universe, but you're not going to actually have Jake Gyllenhaal back. He's going to serve as an executive producer for this season. Of course, that's kind of how it goes down. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm not going to come back, but keep me on as producer. I'm going to make some money on that back end, which I think a lot of people love to do. It's supposed to be now another murder happens, and it's going to follow an attorney who is defending a man accused of murdering a judge. So that's what it is. I shouldn't say that word on TikTok. Damn, guys. Damn, unaliving someone. I don't know how we're going to get a strike eventually here. It's going to happen. Hopefully not. Unaliving somebody.
Or we could all just grow up and realize that you're saying the word and not offering or threatening to actually do the action.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
TikTok. We could do that.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be a good thing, right? That'd be something that would be meaningful. Be meaningful. But I don't know. But hey, what's up, Atlanta? Atlanta, welcome back. Oh,
hey,
guys,
Atlanta.
good to see you.
And John in the chat. Now I can see everybody. Hey, everybody.
Now you can see everybody. Yeah. Good to have you guys back. Pep Star is happy to have you. Right, Pep Star?
Spot on.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Good to have you guys back. Guys, we're talking about Presumed Innocent right now. Have you guys watched that show, Jonathan? Did you see that's Apple TV Plus?
No.
Come on, man. Nothing at all?
I don't even know who this guy is in the article. Matthew Rees?
Fake news.
You know who he is.
I really don't.
Oh, it's all good. TikTok doesn't look at context. Queen says, Pepe, I have a role for you, Atlanta. Don't
lie to me.
You're gonna get Pepe all worked up, and then Pepe will be flying on a plane, and he'll be there to hang out with you. And you have to deal with that. You have to have all the stickety snacks. He likes gluten free. He also likes it has to be vegan, but some of them not vegan because he also loves chicken a lot. No, beef. He likes beef too. So watch out for him too. He's gonna be all about that. But yeah, if you have that role, watch out. Most time TikTok finds out what's an appropriate live or a word someone caused reported you. Oh, okay. Sign that. Someone has to report you apparently. So anyways, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know, Jonathan. I know. It's not great. Pep Star, right?
Oh, shit.
I know, buddy. It's not
that
great.
We can say. That we can say all day. You can have a channel and just say profanity 24 hours and you're good.
We'd be good.
I have an opinion. I think we'd be canceled if I wasn't here.
You're probably right, Pep Star. You're probably right. Anyways, Old Yeller, LL. Oh no, Old Yeller. Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't know if Pepe likes that too. Pepe?
I smell some bullshit.
Okay, buddy. It's okay.
I like that guy.
Yeah, I know you do, buddy. It's okay. Watch out. Pepe's salty today, isn't he?
Yeah, but I like it. I like this new upgraded version.
Better get on the groove train.
See, come on.
Anyway, that's good to have you guys here. Yeah, Smurfs, Blueberries. Presumed Innocent, though. The first season was so good. Jake Gyllenhaal is a lawyer, and all of a sudden he's like accused of like actually unaliving his fellow like a firm lawyer. Like they're like the two, they work together right in the firm, and she gets unalived, and he gets blamed for it, and then he goes on trial. And it's like this whole back and forth where you think he's lying or he's not lying, kind of like the Defending Jacob show at Apple TV Plus did as well. And they went through the whole thing. I don't know if you saw that. That had you probably didn't see that. Apple TV Plus. It was Chris Evans, Captain America himself, was in it. And this kid, the kid was found to be unaliving somebody. And then there's this big trial that this kid actually unalived this other person, and it goes on this rabbit hole, kind of like Adolescence that just came out too on Netflix as well. Kind of the same kind of premise.
The show that I remember seeing that sounds similar, I think it had the guy from Breaking Bad. Was that Bryan Cranston?
Bryan Cranston.
And he played a judge?
A judge, yeah. I didn't see that one, but I heard that was really good too.
What was? Yeah, I got to remember what that was called. But that one, I don't binge a lot of shows. That one binged from like start to finish.
Your Honor.
Is that it?
Yeah, Your Honor.
It must be. Yeah. Oh, what a great show! What
I
a
gotta check it out.
great. I mean, you would expect something to happen, and then the total opposite would happen, and it kept throwing you around. And characters would enter the story, or not to ruin it, but leave the story, and you're like, how can that person leave the story at this point in the season or whatever? And it's just brilliant acting, brilliant writing. They need more of it.
Yeah. Queen says, Your Honor. Yeah, Your Honor. Was it on Showtime, I think? Was that what it was? Was it on Paramount Plus, maybe? Because with the whole Showtime deal? Is that where you watched it?
There comes
Let me
a
see.
point where I don't even read what the services are. I just know which box has what, like what color
2
square
seasons?
I click on so that I can get whatever show I want. So I don't know which
It
one.
had 2 seasons. Yeah, Showtime. Must be on Paramount Plus as well.
Paramount Plus. Is that the one that Poker Face was on?
That was Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was one of those.
Yeah. I think it's Showtime. Yeah, it has 2 seasons. I'm gonna have to check that out still. And you're still watching The Boys, right? You've been watching The Boys. You all caught up yet?
Why did I get distracted from that? I got distracted from it and then forgot. I need to get back to that.
It might be on Prime too. You should check it out. The new season's it's gonna come out, I think, early next year. Can't wait to see it. And then Gen V just dropped. I haven't get a chance to watch it. I finished watching Alien. I caught up with Alien last night, but I'm gonna talk about that too today. Alien Earth is so good. Actually, I would say there's something that happened in this new episode. I was like, this is stretching it a little bit to me. You know when they do something where actually you want to talk about? No, you haven't seen it, so I can wait till you. But when they do something where you're like, this is just too convenient, and it's way too convenient. Like, how can we're in the most maximum security place ever, and you say we've doubled the security, but 2 guys can carry a body through the whole building and out the building to the beach, no problem. You know what I mean? No problem. And every time it's the 2 same effing background guards. I know it's the same 2 background guys. I see it every time. They're using them in every shot. I'm like, these same guys do beep, 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 beep. Hey, you want to get some peanuts? Yeah, sounds good. Let's go get some peanuts. Boop, 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 boop. Gatorade. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's just the same shit. I'm like, I don't understand it. I'm like, this is just boring. Too convenient. Yeah, but I do like the show.
It always floors me that there are moments like that in shows that would otherwise be pretty compelling, pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
And then there are these independent filmmakers or these screenwriters who write episodics who are brilliant. I mean, they are at the top of their game. And yet we've got that you just described.
Yeah, right?
And nobody, it's like there's no meeting in the middle anywhere.
But the show has been so good, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait, this is just way too convenient. Way too convenient. Even I saw it all coming too. I'm like, oh, this guy is going to be the person that gets the alien on his face, the face eater, whatever they call him. And you already know it's just also okay, I exactly see what's going to happen in this episode. Boy, that just bummed me out because this show's been so good building up till that. We're going there. Let's go there, Jonathan. Let's go there. That's what King with Kruse is all about. We jump around. We have a good time.
Well, of course.
We get into it. So let me dive into that while you guys are probably here. Jonathan, I know you haven't seen it, but Alien, guys, Alien Earth. If you guys watch this new episode, I'm going to dive into this fast. So, okay. So the kids get the body. Okay, first of all, the scientist that goes to the lab and gets the face eater on his face, I'm like, it just seemed like it was so everything lined up perfectly for the other kid. The kid's trying to get a human to get that face eater on him, and all of a sudden this guy literally walks into his lap and gets in there, and he opens the cage and lets him on him. It's like, really? And then they get that body, Jonathan. They literally take the body across the whole building, and then the android's like, you know what? Take this elevator. It's right here. The face hugger. That's what they're called. Thanks, Queenie. Yes, peanuts are yummy. Alien gonna lead to another season or film. I think it will lead to another season. And then they just dive into they get to the beach, and then the alien gets free. Oh, here's something that bugged me about that episode, Jonathan. So these aliens, right? They burst out of your body, and it bursts out of this guy's body, and it runs into the middle of this island, this open island, massive island. It runs to the island, and then randomly a net follows over it and catches it later in the episode. I'm like, who the hell caught this little alien that runs super fast in the middle of this big it's like a needle in a haystack, and they caught the alien. I'm like, really?
And then this might ruin some things for people, but when in the episode does that happen? Is it the very, very end, the very last moment?
No, it's like right before the end, they catch it. So it's like probably like, so it's an hour episode, probably like 40 minutes in, they catch it, 45
So
minutes.
it's not them like alluding to, or is that the word, alluding? I don't know, to the fact that, oh, there is somebody on this island. Is that what that could be?
They know it's like a high level security island. And so it's like they had this base they've built where they have these kids who are like synths, they call them. So they're like human, a robot hybrid type deals. And they're protecting them there. And they've taken children and putting them into their bodies, into these synth bodies. So they have their mind, but they're in like a robot android body. And they're protecting them there. They're $6 billion robots, pretty much, human hybrid robots. And they're still kids. And then the aliens, they have the specimen of the aliens on this island. And they're locked down. And they have extra security. This is alien Earth, and they're trying to get like this other corporations kind of trying to come in and come get the aliens. But if you're putting all that security on there, what's up, Michelle? I'm like, thank you, Michelle. But I'm like, if you have all that, and they say it multiple times, we are tripling our security. But like, those kids just take that body through every hall. If there's triple security, there should be guards in every area. And then this massive island. They're at a beach. And this alien runs into the island, and like they catch it. And it's this small. It's like a Smurf size. You know what I mean? How do you catch that Smurf?
Well, I mean, if you got triple security.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think you catch it, but then the kids carry that body, no problem, with the face hugger on, no problem, just walking through the halls, do peanuts. You know, I'm like, it's like whatever. You know.
Yo, he be bugging out.
I can't say that I understand, but I sure as heck like listening to you explain it.
Heck like?
Can we say hell?
You can say hell, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, you can say hell all day. Michelle says Pepe looks handsome. Ooh. Oh.
Somebody's butt's touching this thing.
Oh my God.
Oh, Pepe. Dang. All right. He's a little salty today.
Wow.
A little salty.
Wow. Could have just said thank you.
Puppet.
Could have just, yep, thank you would have worked. But yeah.
Anyways, Michelle, did you like the new episode? Pepe's in heat. Yeah, Pepe might be in heat. He might be in heat a little bit. Who seems, I gotta watch out for the pep star. Pepe, can you be nice about that too? If you're gonna tell someone to, touch your butt or whatever, just keep me nice. Say something.
Please.
Okay, please. All right.
That's better.
The new Alien, yeah. And Michelle, did you like the new Alien episode? I was just like, I thought it was way too convenient, Jonathan. Way too convenient. Like they're just like, let's get this alien out of here.
I'll watch episode 1 tonight. I'll watch it.
It's good. It's a good show. I just this last episode seemed too easy. It was weird. Yeah, it was as weird as F. Yeah, it was weird. Like now they got one of the android alien girls is like talking to the alien, like, and the alien's like responding to her. You want to hear that again?
I think I'm good on the alien talk now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And I will report back because, to be honest, it does sound like what I normally look for when I watch TV. I want something that it takes me way out of the real world. So it seems like I'm gonna like it, but I've said that before.
Yeah, I think it's actually done really well. So we'll see. I just think this was a convenient episode. Towards the end of the season, probably like, how do we get this big event to happen? So, let's just get the alien out and we go from there. You know,
I like that one show. It's almost like playing on multiple channels, and just the most ridiculous things happen over and over and over. When you think there couldn't possibly be anything more ridiculous, another one happens, and I think they call it the news. I tune into that as often as I can and grab some popcorn and a beer, and it's the best show on TV.
It really is. The news is something. That's why we do entertainment news, because it's definitely its own little subdivision of that. That's not so much hate, but we just have fun. You know, we try to have fun, but there is hate and craziness everywhere in the world. I did not watch The Girlfriend yet. Unfortunately, a TV show can't really capture the scale of films. Queen says, I feel like it does sometimes in this show, which I was surprised on. There's a whole episode where they're actually on the spaceship, and it felt like a film. It felt like one of the films in the '80s. It was really kind of cool. Like 2 weeks ago, the episode was like all in the film. He needs belly rubs. He needs some belly rubs. Pepsi doesn't need belly rubs. I don't know if the Vision can do multiple seasons. I don't know if it can do multiple seasons. I don't know either. I don't know how they're going to do it. They also have they're already talking about another season because it's doing so well over there on Hulu, HBO Max, Mr. Customer Service with the jokes. Usually news isn't good, Queen. And justice for Kimmel, Michelle says. We'll talk about Kimmel shortly.
We should. We
know?
should. Then I can even contribute to the conversation a little bit, perhaps.
Come on, Jonathan. You can contribute.
I don't know these other shows. I don't know these shows at all.
Hey, man, if you were, but the thing is, Alien's a big franchise, right? It's a massive franchise.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched those at all? You ever get into those at all? You like the space movies like that? Any of them?
I love space movies. I'm sure I watched the Alien movies at some point. Yeah.
You said you'll check this out, though, huh? I mean, the face
That's
hugger.
gonna be tonight. Tonight, I'm going to watch it. What's it on? What network or?
It's either on
streaming?
Hulu or Disney Plus.
Okay.
You can watch either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Right.
I mean, because they've integrated them now, so now it's like you can watch it here or you can watch it there. And I'm just like, just make it one app, which is not going to happen until 2026. So,
So frustrating. But yes,
Yeah.
I will be watching that tonight, and I will report back to you. And I do like that kind of movie or that kind of show. So look, is it gory or is it just sci-fi-ish?
It's
'Cause I
sci-fi-ish.
gore.
There's a little bit of gore, but not a lot. It's not like super gory. I mean, honestly, it's a TV show. Like when the alien does rip people apart, it's gory.
Okay,
It's
good.
gory. There's stuff on the ship that is gory too. But
What's the goriest film you've ever seen?
ooh, the goriest.
Like the absolute most ridiculously, just blatantly, offensively, they must do it for effect or else why do it? Goriest.
Probably
film
one of the Saw movies. The Saw movies are pretty gory.
Oh, please.
I don't know.
That's nothing.
Which one? What is it for you then?
I want you to look up this film. It's
Okay.
called Hell Driver.
Hell Driver.
Oh, I believe it's all one word. It's a Japanese film or Korean film, so it's all in subtitles. You'll have to get through that. But let me tell you the premise of this movie, okay?
Yeah.
There's this asteroid that crashes to Earth, and it turns people into these zombies that grow these horns that look like old school antenna. Like the horn looks like a Y, and it grows out of these zombies' foreheads. And the people who live in these fortresses, the way they get their kicks is by catching the zombies, like sawing off the horn, grinding it into powder, and snorting it.
Oh. When did this come out?
I don't know.
So it sounds like Death of a Unicorn stole that idea from them, or they use that because in Death of a Unicorn, they're sawing off this unicorn and they're snorting it too.
Well, amazing, because it works. Well, in this movie, the zombie queen, this alien zombie queen thing, she can control all the zombies. And at one point, the kids or whoever are trying to escape, they're in this car driving as fast as they can, and behind them is the queen of the zombies who grabs all of these random running zombies and constructs a giant car out of zombie parts and zombies.
What?
And she's chasing these people while there's blood spewing zombie car madness going on.
Okay.
It's
I gotta
the
look this up.
greatest.
Hell Driver.
Yes. Yes.
2010?
I
looks
don't
like.
know.
I have never heard of this movie. Everybody, we'll get back to, the Kimmel thing's crazy. We'll get back to that in a second. We're also sounds offbeat. Mother Brian, what's wrong with your hair situation? She calls me mother now. My hair, I just didn't comb it today. So there's my hair today. I woke up late because I actually slept in today for once and I threw a hat on. That's what happened to me. Robert Englund as Jimmy Cricket, an upcoming Pinocchio. What? Is that a thing?
Why do I love that? That's amazing. Would be
England-
amazing.
Is that
Anyway,
in the
so
Poonaverse?
that's that movie. And are we talking about Kimmel now? We talk about Kimmel now?
Jimmy Cricket. Jimmy Cricket? Is he
Oh,
is
okay.
he Jimmy Cricket or is he I just want to see this
Sure.
because that sounds like something out of the Pooniverse,
Out of the what now?
the Twisted Universe. Yep, it is. Yep, it's in the Pooniverse. Jiminy Cricket.
Is that like an adult category?
The Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh? Pooniverse?
Oh. Okay.
Come on.
I'll catch up one day. But
I will not
today.
watch. Michelle says, I will not watch Hell Driver. My favorite Glory movie is Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead's pretty again, too. What's up, Bubba?
You know what? Those Dawn of the Dead movies are so good that you can watch it like over and over, like twice in one night sometimes. It's just the whole world is perfect. My favorite one, I think is it the second one where the humans live in these luxury high rises and John Leguizamo's in there? Which one is that?
I don't know, man. I'm not a big aficionado on that. I've watched them, but I haven't really I couldn't even tell you. That's one of those like areas for me. I'd be like, I like those movies, but it's like the Alien movies too. Like I know all the Alien movies, but I know the idea of it. I've watched them all, but like if you were asking me which one was which one, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But this is good though. I don't know. It's fun watching. I've been enjoying it. Jimmy Cricket is from Pinocchio. Yeah. It's the Pooniverse, Queen. That's what we were talking about. That's what John found out. That Robert Englund has entered into the Pooniverse, and does that work? I don't know if that works down here.
Wouldn't he be better as the Great Stromboli or whatever than Jiminy Cricket though?
The Great Stromboli?
Englund? Isn't that his name? The Great Stromboli, the puppet master, the guy that
maybe. I think of Stromboli as a food.
Well, it is, but it's the guy that kidnaps Pinocchio, and makes him dance and sing his whole like "Got No Strings" song.
Tell me more.
And then Pinocchio escapes, and I don't want to ruin the movie for you, but a whole lot of crazy shit goes down.
Yeah, man. I guess I don't remember. I mean, this sounds familiar, but I don't know. I didn't know his name was the Great Stromboli. Yeah.
Maybe it's one of those. What did you call that universe where Sinbad was a genie?
Shazam.
Yeah, but there was a thing that you called that. The
Mandela effect. Mandela effect, man.
Yeah.
The Mandela effect, man. That's a rabbit hole right there. The Great Stromboli. I'm gonna look. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're totally right, man. I might just be way off.
That's right.
The Great Stromboli.
I know some damn Pinocchio.
They're all about all that food's coming up right now. Popeye the Slayer, man. That's a big one. Brian Chandler, Bullock Empire.
Oh my God, the Popeye movie.
Yeah, yes. Popeye the Slayer, man.
All day, yes. I cannot wait for that.
Haterade likes to sing that song. He's like, I'm Popeye the Slayer, man. I'm like, all right, GR. I'm like, did you watch it? He goes, I put it on for 5 minutes. I said, that's bullshit. I'm like, yeah, I know,
out
GR.
Already?
Yeah, it's out. Yeah, you can watch it. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So wait, do I do Alien Earth or Popeye the Slayer Man tonight?
That's a good question. Let's see where it's streaming on. Let's see.
Queen,
here.
what do you think? Queen, John, Atlanta, chat. Should tonight be Popeye the Slayer Man or Alien Earth?
It's on Tubi.
Oh, that's even better.
You can watch it, Popeye the Slayer Man. GR put it on. We will not slander GR here. Understand? No, we're not slandering GR. We love GR.
Who's slandering GR?
Yeah, we're not slandering GR. He knows that we do this all the time. GR makes fun of me. I make fun of GR. We do it all the time.
Nothing will ever beat the GR versus Pepe showdowns.
They fight it out, man. They battle it out.
Great. It's my favorite.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna tell you, like Pepe. I don't know whoever wins though. I don't know who wins. Like it just keeps going, and then eventually they just stop. And then once in a while they agree on something. I'm like, you're agreeing now? I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool. I'm happy when they agree.
I don't think they do it in order to reach an outcome. I think it's the process itself that brings everyone so much joy.
Yeah.
I gotta poop.
All right, buddy. All right. Okay. Pepe versus Haterade is a housewives showdown. That's what John says.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, but the truth is the truth.
Okay, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, guys. But yeah, Popeye the Slayer Man, the Pooniverse, the Alienverse, all of that. It's a lot.
I'm gonna watch those two things, and we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Are we at
Yeah.
Kimmel yet?
Do you want to talk Kimmel?
I think we need to. I think we need to.
We can talk about Kimmel if you want. You know what, though, Jonathan?
Yes.
I just, the whole thing, it's like, this is, the late night game has changed a lot, I will say. The late night game has changed a lot. Like, I kind of consider like Cruise Control like the new kind of late night in a lot of ways. Like, we crack jokes, we have our opening monologue, we play games, we get along. I try to keep the politics out a lot of times, and I just try to do that because I think it opens it up for everybody. And once the politics come in, we start fighting. We start decking it out sometimes. You know what? Like, I'm going to tell you, I love everybody that's in the show. We're all different political spectrums on the show all the time. We agree on things. We disagree on things. And I think what's happening right now is it's just crazy to me. Like, I watch Kimmel every once in a while. I know Fallon I love because I think that Fallon is like a big kid. Like, I feel like he loves every celebrity and he's like a big fan of them all. And he's so giddy that when he goes to interview them, he's like, it would be like me interviewing them. Like, yeah, I got Tom Cruise in the show today. It's awesome. I got Tom Cruise. I don't know. I just think that everybody should have a voice, man. You have a voice, put it out there. I think this whole thing, I'm going to tell you right now, if we dive into this, you can't say certain names.
Oil
Man. Yeah. So so the situation came about with James T, the other captain Kirk. You can't say his name. You can also not say.
Wait. I don't understand what this one is.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say the person that we lost last week. You can't say his name.
Okay. Wait, what?
You can't say his name or this video shut down.
Wow.
You also cannot say the name of our, you gotta say 45 or 47. You can't say the person's name that's in the house that's white.
I thought you were going to say we can't say Patrick Stewart.
You can say Patrick Stewart.
Well,
you can't I mean, that the politics on TikTok is like, it's a lot. I don't like to buy the politics.
This is like reverse Mad Libs.
Yeah, CK. Fallon is only one that's well, there's Myers. Myers is still left too. Myers has some good stuff every once in a while, but Kimmel, I think throughout the years has gotten much more, of course, political. I think he has, and I think that people just wanted to shut him down. And it's a bummer. I think he did segregate his audience, but it's a bummer that they're going to shut him down now. But he's not actually done yet. Did you see this? He's not actually done. So he's held indefinitely. But they actually said that they might bring him back, and there's actually insiders saying they're waiting to see if he will come back. But based off of all the news conference and all the press and stuff like that, I don't know if he will come back. If you shut someone down, I don't know if they come back. I think he might be like, you know what, I'm done. And then where does he go? Over online, does his own show? What do you think, Jonathan? Because I think it's a shame. I think everybody should have their voice out there. I don't think we should ever talk about hurting anybody or any kind of hateful words that cause any kind of V to the islands. But I will say that, I think jokes are good. We joke all the time. I crack jokes about everybody here, but as long as it's not something that's reprehensible and you're talking about someone that's literally going to cause V to the islands. That's another one too. I don't think you can say.
In my mind, you are a late night host.
Yeah.
It's not that the show is very similar. It's that you are a late night host. That's the truth of the matter. And a daytime host. Right?
And daytime. We're doing some daytime.
Who's that guy that does, there's Glenn Beck and then there's Sean Hannity who does he's on all day. Anyway, point is, you're a late night host. You've got the comedy vibe, the celebrity vibe, the entertainment vibe. My question for you is, who do you really serve? Not you, Brian, but the late night host. Do you serve the network and the sponsors, or do you serve the audience? I think it might be impossible, as we're seeing, to serve two gods. Who do you think the late night host should serve? Brian and chat.
I mean, I feel like, personally, I feel like it should be the audience. It should be the people. That's what I think. We're entertaining. We're up there making you laugh. We're joking. We're having a good time. But unfortunately, in this business, you actually only serve the higher ups because they're the ones who write the checks. We always talk about the money, Jonathan. They write the checks. If they don't like what you say, you can be done like that. But that's why people go online and they do their own thing then when that happens. I think that you got to hold true to who you are and you got to say your views and stuff like that. But if you're a comedian, you're serving the people. You're supposed to make them laugh, right?
I think so. And I think nothing is funnier and more necessary than when we take things that are serious, maybe not devastating, but things that are serious, and we bring humor and levity to it, right? So
Yeah.
I don't think it's right for what happened to Kimmel, but I also don't think it should be something that can even happen out of the blue like that. I think there should be some sort of, I don't know, something built into the contract that says, especially nowadays, if and when there's something offensive, there's like one of two paths or something like that. Because the fact that he's been saying what he's been saying this long, if that wasn't okay with the higher ups, he wouldn't have been saying it all this time. So to just now change your mind or stop him because other people got upset, well, that's not fair. That's not right. That's not professional.
Yeah.
So you're going to make money off this guy saying whatever it is he's saying until somebody outside of the higher ups gets upset, and then you cut it off and make it seem like, you saw that press statement.
Yeah, I saw that press statement.
That's what upset me. It's fine if the bosses get mad at you. That's what bosses are for. That's what they're there for, is to maybe rein people like us. I should say us. I'm nothing like Jimmy Kimmel. You know what I'm saying? To rein the talent in. But don't let them go and make all the money off of this guy. And then when somebody gets upset, you pull them. I don't like that.
Yeah, I keep seeing that. Like the Queen said too, the ratings weren't that good, and then but his subscriber base on YouTube is been blowing up more and more, bigger and bigger. But I would say this though too, it all comes down to that dollar bill. You're right. They were fine saying whatever he's saying because the money's coming in. Money's coming in. It's great. We'll take that money. Whatever you're doing, we'll take that money. We're riding that gravy train. What producer wouldn't do that though too, right?
That's what I'm saying. If you were a parent, which I'm not, but if you were a parent and you let your kid run outside and, I don't know, dig holes in your yard and fling dirt into the street, and you're laughing and you're praising him, and then you go behind him the next day and you put the dirt back in the holes, now the yard's all pretty again, and then you encourage him to go out and do that the next day, just because the landlord or the neighbor, after he's been doing this for a month, gets upset, or just because the kid now goes over there and does it a little bit into the neighbor's property, and that neighbor gets upset, then you punish the kid that's irresponsible. Don't you ever do that again. How dare you? It's a stupid example, but because I can hear the lawn
Dennis the Menace here.
I can hear the lawn people outside. I'm sure there's a better analogy, but there's a reason that the show is making all this money and doing all this kind of commentary. The audience that was left liked it, and the bosses who were watching, the producers, the sponsors, must have been okay with it. Because if they weren't, where were you? Where was your protest? Where was your email or your public statement 3 weeks ago, 4 months ago, last year? Where was that? Because I guarantee you, he said things that are a lot more offensive than the word construction.
Yeah, you shouldn't let your kid ruin your lawn. That's what Queen said.
Because these people, it never fails. When I don't have anything to record, it's silent out there. The moment I turn this thing on, it's like,
I hear nothing on your end besides your
really?
Besides your lovely voice there, Jonathan.
Why, thank you.
But yes, you're right. It's over time. And this would have been coming up more and more and more because he said a lot of things that I'm like, woo, Kimmel, woo, that's spicy. Oh man, and I only pop him in every once in a while when I watch him. I think it's been the past couple of years I haven't been watching him as much as I used to. But I don't watch late night as much. I pop it in. I'm like, I can do better. I use it for fuel sometimes. You know what I mean? I watch to see what everybody's doing.
I'm like, to watch it because you're on it.
Because I'm on it. Yeah. But I would say call a professional landscaper. We are addicted to outrage. That's what Michelle is saying.
That's what they are. Anyway.
I'm outraged by your lawn people too. It happens to me. It happens here. I'm like, I have AC, a tube that goes through the studio. When they're doing lawn, I'm pissed because I can't have the AC on and I'm sweating my ass off here. But I would, the thing is though too, if it is like something like that, I worry about the grand scheme of things always. I always worry about a little thing setting something off, and then the spur of the division that comes from it. Because now you're going to have, regardless, like you're saying, there was no big incident before this that they didn't shut him down for, no apologies before this, and this happens now. So you're going to have people on one side being like, well, you're just canceling him because someone doesn't like him. And then you're gonna have other people be like, well, no, it's not that. It's just because like he's not making us enough money, as you're saying too. And now we don't
Queen nailed it. I think Queen just nailed it.
Yeah, the network used this as an excuse to cancel him. I agree. They're waiting for it. I think especially in this climate, and it's been put out there a lot. Like they were like, is there a way to get rid of Kimmel? And even that comment he made, I've seen. I'm not gonna say it's. I don't agree with it, but I've seen a lot worse on here. And I've seen a lot worse. I'm not trying to desensitize what he said, but I'm saying like I've seen some crazy ass comments in the past week or so.
I'll desensitize it. I'll desensitize what he said because it wasn't even the best joke. It
wasn't even the best joke. It wasn't a great joke.
It was nothing. It wasn't a joke. It wasn't a rip. It was probably a segue into the next thing.
Yeah.
As the king of segues, that should upset you.
It does upset me. I like good segue. I saw where he was going with it. I'm like, okay. But I also just like, I don't want all the late night to go away. And it seems like that's kind of happening right now. And that's what I worry about. Because I'm like, yes, the entertainment business is changing. Yes, maybe they don't get the ratings they used to. I know people will say that too, but it's a media that's from back in the day that we've been just like, we've always had. And I don't want to see it go away. We should be able to joke about the news, joke about entertainment, joke about all of that, and still have a good time joking together. Maybe we'll make a crass joke about this side or a crass joke about that side, but we all come together for that. But it's so divisive right now that you're just gonna have us battle this fucking fight, man. And it's like, regardless, this is not gonna be a good win situation for anybody. The network got rid of him, and I think they were looking at Queen said an excuse, but I think it's only gonna cause more division, and I think that's not great.
In a fight like this, nobody wins. And the real losers will be society, people who want to forget their problems of the day and watch the late night kind of program that's been going on for what, 50, 60, more than that. So I think what we need to do is, and just go with me on this. I'm not saying this is the solution. I don't even know if it's a solution, but it's where I think we could start. I think we need to go back to the time when agents were advocates. Because Jimmy Kimmel has an agent, probably a pretty big one and a pretty good one. And,
oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And I think when you get a show like that, and all right, my client Jimmy, he can get pretty nasty when it comes to political humor. So we're going to add something into this contract that says there's no canceling, no pulling.
There's got to be something in there, right?
Without some certain process, whatever. Or if you do end the contract early, based on something that he says that does not break the law, then fine, you can terminate the contract, but there's an early termination fee, and we all know from
$150 million
Verizon and stuff like that. Yeah, early
$200 million,
termination fees,
something crazy.
Right? What's happened though is agents. Well, let me ask you this: you have an agent, right? Are you?
Oh, I did. Not right now.
Well, let's say you have an agent. You've had an agent. Are you that agent's client?
No, I'm their client, but they work for me.
Well, okay, perhaps. But I guess what I'm getting at is the agencies, especially in the Southeast, who they call client isn't the talent anymore. The client is the people writing the checks. Have we talked about this before? I think that's the biggest problem. It's no longer about the creative services that agent is that's being performed by the person the agent represents. Now it's backwards, and that business is the client, and we as the talent are lucky enough
To be
get to work with them.
I hate
for
that.
them, whatever.
I know.
So this Jimmy Kimmel thing is what the be all end all of that looks like. It starts where the agents who are supposed to be your advocate as talent are supposed to back you up and say, no, you're not pulling him off the air.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
he didn't do
guarantee
anything to deserve that.
there's got to be a massive clause in his contract, though. This is not the end of this story. Kimmel started on the Man Show, Yeah, Queen. I think about that. That's the one thing that I kind of relate to Kimmel sometimes because we're doing the crazy Fridays. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is like my Kimmel moment where we're just going ridiculous things on air on a Friday. We don't girls on trampolines, but we have, all of us being very open and definitely having adult beverages the whole time. You know what I mean? So like, that's what I was like, but I thought he could do that. And look where he's at. That's what I thought when we were doing that. I'm like, Kimmel started with girls on trampolines. They're chugga lug doing all that stuff. And look where he went. I'm like, hey, I can do that too. I'm going to take a little piece of that. So I take a little piece of everything to kind of like learn from the people that have made it. And so that was like one thing I was like, that always stood out to me. Like, you know what? I can be like Kimmel that way. And then John saying how people are going to promote their actual shows or TV shows or movies. Late night's gone. Well, it's all going to be online platforms like Cruise Control. They can come on Cruise Control and promote their stuff. That's totally fine. Play the games and hang out. But I think that medium, that form, will have to. I don't think it's ever going to go away. I don't see how it goes away. But if you get rid of all those late night hosts, someone's got to take that spot, Jonathan.
Have you ever seen a live taping of a late night show?
I went and saw Jay Leno. Yeah.
It is an experience unlike any other. And being there in the audience, I think, is more fun and a better show than when you watch it on TV.
I love because like when I saw Jay Leno, like they came and did all the makeup for him and stuff like that, and they walk away. He immediately does this, and then roll, and then they come in again. He's like, again, every time it was wipe it right down. I'm like, oh, Jay Leno does not like wearing makeup apparently, right. But like every actor wears makeup. That's just what it is. That's what it is. I just don't like these. I don't like seeing something go away like this. And I think that Colbert, now Kimmel, I think the next person will be Myers. And then I think the last man standing will be Jimmy Fallon. He's on a pretty iron lock contract till 2028 that he was talking about, or that came out in the trades. And he always is like he's like the, I don't know what you call Crystal Light of talk shows. You know what I mean?
Well done. Well
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I ever heard anyone actually ask for that. But if it's around, you don't scoff at it. You're just like,
oh, Crystal Light. Okay, cool. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah, but they must have had a coupon or whatever.
Yeah, it must be right. Buy one get two free. I don't know. Get that powder on. I just don't. I really don't. I think that was like Queen said, it was probably an excuse. I think they were probably looking for a reason to get rid of him. I think it's not right. I think that we should have had it. There's more going to happen. He hasn't said anything since there. Apparently, he was going to come on the air and address that situation, and they pulled it all. And then the FCC had all these guidelines for him to come back. You saw I know that came up earlier. The FCC said he had to do an online apology. He had to give a bunch of money to charge. I almost said the name. I can't say the name.
Don't.
To the person that he referenced, their foundation. And I saw someone say online that would be like, that would be like totally something he would never do. Because he had totally different beliefs than that person that went away. And he had a post online about the person. I can't say his name, so I'm going to call him CF. CK. I'll call him CK. CK. And so, can we say that? I don't know where to find out. But so he had a post about like talking down about that whole situation. Again, I think we can all agree upon that. That happened. That is insanity to me. The fact that it was everywhere on the TikTok here, it was everywhere. I came into my stream and I saw that man. I saw what happened to that man in that last moment. And it blew my mind. You play video games, you see things, you never see it like that right there in your phone. And it's like insanity. And they started pulling everything. There's censorship happening for that right now. You know that, right? That's what, as of right now, we're saying CK, because if you say that, they're pulling it everywhere. But I know it's like an AI algorithm that's like automatically looking for that content, which is great. That content should be wiped from this platform. But it's also opening up this whole world that's like taking people that are sad about the experience and mad about the experience and wiping their voice from, of course, this platform, which I think is wrong on that. But how do you control that when AI is doing it?
I think freedom of speech, what it really means, and I don't mean the definition, What it really means is, of course, within reason, you can voice your opinion. You can't incite violence.
Yes.
But you can voice your opinion. And if that opinion is disagreed with, sure, there can be consequences, but we, the viewers, society, we will impose those consequences by speaking back with our wallets or with our eyes. We'll
Yeah.
tune into something else. But even if we disagree with what somebody is saying, the fact that they're allowed and encouraged to say it is what sets us apart from other countries that we're maybe not getting along with so well right now, right? So as we slowly turn into that, I think we all need to take a little step back and look at this and go, okay, sure, maybe what that person, oh, wait, we could say that person, maybe what Jimmy Kimmel said was
Yeah.
offensive to some people, but it wasn't offensive to others. It was offensive to certain people who had the ability to shut him down. Don't fight for the freedom of speech for those you agree with. Fight for the freedom of speech for those you disagree with so that discourse is even and we can go back and forth without stopping or being stopped. This is dangerous. It starts with late night and with comedy. Will it end in actual journalism?
Only
Is it
time will tell.
already there?
Very well said, Jonathan. Very well
Hey,
said.
hey,
And honestly, we should be encouraging the debate. Like that was the one thing that I would say, even if you agree or you don't agree with, CK, like he had a debate, and I think that we need to be, and people wanted to debate him too. And I think that was a good thing. We should be debating and talking, letting our voices be out there. And I think there's a lot of things.
I'm so sorry.
What?
It's hard for me to control my reactions. I just read Queen's comment, and that is one of the most brilliant media business ideas
All
I've
night.
ever heard.
I
Do
just
you
love
see
USA
what
up all
she
night.
said?
USA up all night.
Are we? Hold on. Did my feed skip?
No,
What
I
did
said
you
I did.
say?
I said USA up all night. That's how
I
I do
don't-
it.
I don't know
That's
what
that
that
was the branding. Come on, guys. You know what I'm talking about. It was USA up all night, but it used to be USA up all night.
Okay, I don't know if you heard me. I was saying Queen put
Yeah.
a comment in the chat that says Timu should have a home shopping channel.
Oh, that was earlier. Her last comment was bring back USA up all night,
Oh.
and so that's what I
Oh.
thought you were responding to.
No, I'm sorry because I didn't understand what you were saying. I thought you were doing a Mickey Mouse voice or something.
No, yeah, I would like a Temu home shopping network. That'd be great.
Like live stream. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
live streaming, but it's on the connected TV, so you can always click on it, like on your TV, and people are so. Oh,
Yeah,
hey, let's get started on that, Brian.
let's go, man. It's $1 billion deal right there, isn't it?
I know we were talking about our good
Yeah, I
friend
just-
Jimmy and him losing
it's-
his job, but
it
this
just-
is now we're
I
talking
don't-
something else.
I think he's not going to. I mean, it's the same thing I said about Colbert. He's going to go someplace else if he doesn't go back. But then
Queen,
again,
call me.
Kimmel,
Let's make $1 billion. Queen, call me. Let's make some money.
Kimmel's one of those people that I think would come. Maybe he would come back. He's one of those people that'd be like, you know what? Let's go back on air and let's keep having my voice out there.
I think there are people with enough money and enough power and enough balls to push back. It won't be on that network. It won't be.
Yeah.
But I think there are people that will do it. I know that site called Midas Touch,
Yeah,
Media,
Midas
or
Touch.
Midas Media,
Yeah.
they wrote a public letter to Kimmel. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
They wrote a public email saying, "Hey, if you ever want to join the
Midas
most
Touch?
popular, online political
Do they blow it
commentary
up?
network, right? They've got 6 million subscribers."
Dude, they've blown up. They just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They've outpowered, like, if you go on their online stuff, I see these, I'm like, whoa, they've overpowered, like, CNN, They've overpowered like MSNBC, Fox News, all of them. They're like the number one like on YouTube for politics. It's crazy. Those three brothers.
The independent journalist, independent media, isn't just the fastest growing. It's soon going to be the highest grossing. And the reason they're making so much money is people are tired of being censored when it comes to things that they didn't even bleep out. You know what I mean? There was no bleeping necessary. It was fine until somebody else got upset. And what I was saying before is, where's it going to stop? Next thing you know, in the United States, you won't be able to write articles on Substack or on USA Today or on whatever newspaper or like CNN website, wherever you read your news, Brian. I know you get news everywhere, right?
Everywhere, yeah.
You're not going to be able to have text articles that mention certain opinions and say certain things. That's going to be pulled back. So then maybe it's going to be okay for you to say it or write it, but it's not going to be okay to publish it. Not even privately. Yeah. So then what? If we don't fix this 2 hosts ago, then we're going to be in trouble. And
well, it's
Brian,
the same thing.
As a member of that demographic, you are not just demographic, you're a colleague of theirs.
Yeah.
What do you think we do?
Well, we can't let this keep happening because look what
bend over and take it.
No, we shouldn't be taking it. We're talking about, which is good. Even though how like crazy it is with the algorithm and all that, we're having a conversation. Look at that conversation I had with Chuck, though. People were done with Chuck based off what he posted online. And I'm like, talk to the man himself. I don't think that's right to be just getting rid of somebody who's running for SAG for president just because of some posts they had from the past. But people try to do that stuff. You know, they try to censor people. It's like we all have different ideologies, personalities, perspectives on life. And that's what's great about America. America is a country of people with different ideologies and life and backgrounds, and they all come together and they find a common ground. Well, that's what it was built on, a common ground that represents everybody, you know? And it's not about, you don't follow this, I'm done with you. You don't follow this, I'm done with you. It's about, hey, I don't understand that. Come over here, let's talk about it. How do you get to that point? I don't know. How do you get to that point? That's how it should be. And
now, you did a great job with that, with him bringing in somebody who is your political opposite, I guess.
Yeah.
And engaging on on your platform. That's what this is meant to be. And I won't keep it too serious for too long. I think, Brian, you're in the position to shape opinions. Even if right now it's only 6, more people will see this and we have to bring this up.
Yeah.
Or they're just going to keep cutting hosts and journalists until it's all AI generated robot people who are saying what the government and sponsors and everybody else is just typing into it.
Yeah. I mean,
it's synthesia all around.
And Michelle's like, Don Lemon is my king. Don Lemon's done really great too over on this platform and on YouTube as well. He's done really well finding a different platform after leaving CNN. So that's the thing that happens too. I think he's bigger than he was on CNN. The same thing is with, I would say Cuomo too, after being on CNN, going to News Nation. I think he's bigger than he has before. Plus he has his podcast. These voices, doesn't matter what side of the, Tucker Carlson, another one. I think his voice is maybe even bigger now with his platform. These people find their platforms on here, and you know what? Their voice is heard on this new form of media. You can't shut that down. And I love that we can be so open here, but that's why I worry about, that's why I said the censorship about this, like I can't even say people's names. That's what worries me. Videos being pulled, that's what's worrying me. Right. And then this is a slippery slope that I'm seeing. And, we say some pretty racy stuff on Cruise Control too. And I worry about that, The
one way to fix this, Jon Stewart as president.
You say it 3 times on Cruise Control, it happens. So
Jon Stewart is president. Jon Stewart is president.
I can see him running.
The man is a genius at everything that he publicly attempts.
Mic drop, Michelle says. He lost his show. He hardly winning. Well, Queen, though, people lose their show and they come back around. Like I said, all these different late night people, they come back around somehow, these voices. But you were saying Stewart, yeah. And he came back. Now he's back again. But the Apple show got canceled too. And then they brought him back to the Daily Show. And I think Colbert, I bet Colbert goes back to the Daily Show too after Stewart steps down.
Oh, I think Colbert, isn't he running for Congress?
He was talking about it.
He should. Yeah. He should. I think some of these good people get in this position of power and they realize that their voice not only matters, but actually has influence and can literally do that thing that we all dream we'll be able to do with our talent, gifts, and abilities one day. And that is literally change the world. And some people in our industry can do it. The problem is they're not always doing it for the better. And I'm tired of our leaders always drifting towards the dark side. And Jon Stewart, you think he's going to start canceling talk show hosts and late night hosts if he's president? Come on. He could take down anybody in a debate. He does all the time. One of my favorite Jon Stewart YouTube clips is when he goes on, is it called Crossfire? Have you seen that?
Crossfire. I feel like I've seen that.
Maybe it's not Crossfire, but it's something where there's what's the guy's name that you just mentioned? He's the right wing Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson, yeah.
Tucker Carlson was one half of it. And then there was another guy who was the Democratic side, and they would argue with each other. And they would have guests from time to time. Jon Stewart went on as a guest and told them live on the air to just stop because they're ruining political discourse for the country and that their show is so bad. And please, he says, I just came here to ask you to stop. He's like, well, what about you? Your show does news and your show. He's like, yeah, my show comes on after puppets making crank calls. You're trying to pass your show off as hard-hitting journalism. So stop it. You have to watch this video.
I'll look for that. I'll look for that. It's like when people tell me, like, we say some salty things, like, we have a talking dog. We have a talking dog on our show. Like, can we please be honest about this for 1 second? Like, just please, please. Not that I don't love Pep Star, because I do love Pep Star. Pep Star is great.
I'm not your puppet.
I know Pep Star. But I just come on, guys.
But that's brilliant because that protects you. It protects you from everything. When people say, well, yeah, but you said, it's like, yeah, we also had a dog that asked for more snickety snacks and whatever. Like, of course, because it's a different kind of show. Well done, Brian. Well done.
I'm gonna Google it. Also, Queen. The thing is, though, too, it's like they've been actually looking at running The Rock at one point. Like, The Rock was asked by both the Republican Party and the Democratic Party if he would run as either side. They were trying to get him. They were both trying to get him because he was testing at like he was testing. He registered. And he was testing at like 40. To run for he's registered to run for president. He's registered, yeah. The Rock could run the next time if he wants to. Both parties were fighting over him because they thought that he would bring in that audience. And he addressed it, but he said his daughters were too young and he wanted to have that time with them. He's already so busy. But I'm like, the people, he'd be like, The Rock's on Air Force One, the people's plane, fly smack dab across the ocean and land smack down in Russia. You know what I mean? I can see it, man. It writes itself. And people would vote for him just because he's The Rock. They wouldn't even. That's why I think, Queen. I think people would vote people just because, there's people would do that. It's crazy. I think sometimes.
We already had a would-be comedian run for president. Who is that, Queen?
Nobody wants this. Comedian. We already had a would-be comedian run for president.
Yeah. Who was that?
Who was that? Kanye West. I probably couldn't have said that on TikTok. We're probably done.
I can't imagine him wanting to do that. But you know what? I'd be willing to hear him out.
Yeah, I hear him out. Anybody that wants to run, I'd hear him out. He's too depressed to run. He acknowledged he's under therapy. Really?
Really? I did not know that. What's your source for that?
Yeah. But Queen, he's got this big career coming back with the Chicken Man. The Rock's gonna be the Chicken Man. It's gonna change and revolutionize the world.
I'm sorry. What
did you say? He doesn't even have muscles anymore. The Chicken Man. That's his next movie.
What are you talking
The
about?
Rock is playing a 70-year-old man who is best friends with a 70-year-old chicken that live in a different universe, and a little boy sees talking lizards, and he follows the talking lizards into this universe where he meets the chicken man.
Good night, everybody. Like, what? That sounded like your sign off at the end of Cruise Control. But no, you were just reading the synopsis.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's literally the synopsis. That's literally it.
Great 70-year-old chicken and all those lizards.
Woo, woo, woo.
I smell some bullshit.
Yeah, buddy. I know.
So,
But
so
Peppy,
I'm glad,
you know,
go.
how do you feel?
Everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Thanks, Pep Star.
Well, that wasn't even a joke. That was absolutely correct. Yes.
100%.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Don't look at me like that.
There are certain things when Pepe says it, it's like, I know that phrase, but when I hear him say it, it makes it so much better. So we talked about the Kimmel thing, and I think it's out of my system now. But I was very upset.
The
when I
one thing
heard
about the
that.
Kimmel thing is, like, I do worry about the FCC in general. Like, I know, like, Killian was saying that. Just, I just worry about the FCC getting too involved with everything. I just do, you know? Regulation is always, I think, is one of the big things that we can agree upon across board. Regulation is good to a certain extent, but when it gets too invasive, it causes more problems than the actual, like, benefits of it sometimes. And the FCC, stay away from comedians. That's it. Stay away from comedians. But you're right. It's all about the money, Jonathan. I'll say that, wrap it up. It's all about the money. And the studio, I think, if they want to find a way to get rid of somebody, they'll get rid of you tomorrow. And of course, that's under Mickey Mouse. And you know the mouse doesn't mess around, dude.
Or maybe, last thought, maybe they'd save a little bit of money and have a higher operating budget if there weren't employees, and I don't just mean on air, I mean executives, that, maybe you make $125 million a year rather than $500 million a year with your bonuses.
No, Jonathan, no.
Maybe you... I mean, I'm just saying, like it maybe you make $50 million a year, so the other $350 million can go back into the company to create more content, to have more of whatever it is that you need, so that you aren't always afraid of infuriating and offending people with more money than you or more power than you. Listen, you guys over there at the networks, you have a lot of money. You're just spending it wrong.
Give me the money. I got a great idea, Jonathan. Got a great idea, okay? Cruise control on late night. Let's go. I'm ready.
I mean, I hate to tell you, but it's already happening. Sometimes I'll watch this show on my YouTube app on the 90-inch. It's big screen. It's you. It's a massive Pepe, and it's great. All they got to do is pick up that feed and run it through ABC or run it through NBC.
We're done. And then Pep Star, what's your pitch for everybody to make this happen? Let
If
me
you
know.
got hair on your balls, shave it.
All right, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Anyways, guys. Jimmy Kimmel, guys. Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, what amazing recording sessions you and Pepe must have.
We have great times. Anyways, Peppy girl, bye. Are you out, Michelle? Was that a line too far with the Pep Star? Oh boy, Peppy,
This has been the greatest of the greatest time. I have about 5 more minutes. What can I do for you in these 5 minutes, Brian and chat, before I have to go into a meeting?
The other meeting went long for you too, right?
Oh my God.
I'm like, Jonathan's still there? He's still there.
They started an hour late. And what I spend a lot of my time doing is convincing people with money that the reason they're trying to do this advertisement or do this project thing, whatever, is to make more money. Yeah. So instead of trying to hang on to as much of it as possible, why not take that money that you have to spend on making more money and use it?
What a concept.
Right. Like you say you want to have these meetings and buy these commercials and buy these productions, and then we tell you what it costs and you're like, "Well, that's too expensive." It's like, "Then you're not if that's too expensive, then you're not ready for a commercial."
Yeah, you're not. Well, you were just sitting there asking for, like, the other day you were telling me you're doing something that was, about money coming back that was already spent. And it's like,
Oh my
when
God.
money's spent. When you approve something, it's done. Like, there's a lot of cogs in that machine that start moving right away. You sign that check, you say, let's go. You hit that button, we're going. So can't stop, won't stop. That's not going to happen. So you go through a lot of that stuff, Jonathan. I applaud you for that too.
I do. I used to have hair up here, and then I got into this business.
So I'm going more gray every day. It's okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't care if my hair was growing in fuchsia, as long as it grew in, man.
Hey, man, you need to stretch those telomeres.
Do what?
Stretch those telomeres.
Those talent meters?
Telomeres. I mean, I gotta buy some stock in this shit. I keep telling everybody about it. I need to buy some stock in this. Telomere Pharmaceuticals. GR called them. GR's trying to get on that regimen. There's a medication they made that they gave to dogs. I've been talking about this for like months now. They gave it to dogs a couple months ago, and there's a dog that was 12 years old, all the cancer, was about to die, unalive. I said it again. And they gave this oral pill to this dog for 3 days. All the cancer was gone. Thank you, Queen. All the cancer was gone. The dog was like a puppy again. They said the dog went back to being like the age of a puppy biologically. And they think dogs will live to be about 60 with this medication, and humans will be to live about 200 to 300 years old. It's going to de-age you. It's because our telomeres in our body, that's like what ages us. If you stretch it out, it makes our lifeline longer. And it actually says it makes our stem cells rejuvenate. It will be the cure for cancer. It'll be the cure also for autoimmune disease. This guy has that. Old age. And
This guy has that.
You know what I mean? And also, there's a button. If you look it up, Telomere Pharmaceuticals, man, they're doing human studies right now, and it's working. And
it's legit though. They're not saying if you buy right now, we'll double your order. Like it's not one of those. It's not one of those.
They're doing human trials right now. Human trials right now.
Things. Okay.
No, human trials. They did it in animals, and it worked on dogs. Now they're going on to humans.
Spell it.
TELE. MIR. Telomere. I think that's how you spell that. I think there might be an O in there actually.
Oh.
TELOMIR. Telomere Pharmaceuticals. Look it up. You'll get into the logistics of it. It's an anti-aging. They're changing on a cellular level. It's de-aging you. It's regenerating all your stem cells in your body. That's what de-aging you. It's also regenerating your DNA. And they say it's a cure for a lot of things.
Wow.
But they say it's just it's an oral pill you take every day. I don't know how long you have to take it for. And de-age you, man.
Wow.
Does Medi-Cal cover that? John asked. I don't think so. Not yet.
But I would say let's give it a week or so for them to keep testing, because like what good is living forever if your man parts are going to swell and fall off, So it's true. Let's see how this goes for another week or two.
It's a cure red.
If I come back, looking like the Jackson 5.
GR signed up the right away. GR's like, hook me up right now. He's emailing them, he's calling them and be like, I want to get this. I'm like, come on, GR, get in there, man. Can you imagine one day GR shows up, he's got the long blonde hair and the handlebar mustache again? Like, that's what he used to rock that back in the day. What's up, David Campbell? Good to see you. Welcome back. Can you imagine, man? I'd be all about that. Like, GR, get it, man. He's like, I keep asking them. I was like, maybe one day, GR. He's like, I want to stretch my telomeres right now. I'm like, yeah, GR, get it, man. Anyways.
I love it.
Thanks for being
I got to jump. You are the best in the business. Keep going. Don't let them take you down, man.
We don't hold back here on Cruise Control. Everybody has an opinion, and we all talk about it. We chill out, and Pep Star eats those snickety snacks, guys, all day, every day. Good to have you here, Jonathan. You take care, man. See you soon.
Queen, John, Atlanta, Michelle, David.
Peppy, you're bummed to see Jonathan go?
Delegate.
Oh, come on, Pep Star. Come on, Pep Star. Come
Oh, it's
on.
2:30. I gotta go. Okay,
See
see you guys.
Take care. All right, guys. Good to have Jonathan here. A little salty, buddy. It's okay. Good to have you guys back here. Mr. Campbell, good to see you here. There's also getting, there's exercise too, taking care of yourselves. That's also going to help you too. But this is like the get out of jail free kind of card thing, Queen. That's what they're talking about. Like turning back time of all the damage that's done. And I was already talking about that too. I'm like, what happens like if you've done a lot of work to yourself and then you take this medication? Does it like, does all that stuff kind of droop off? I don't know. There's a lot of questions I have with this medication, but Telomere Pharmaceuticals, guys. If you want to go down a rabbit hole, look at that too. That's why I used GLP. Oh, there you go. I mean, there's a lot of things we can actually help ourselves out with. But I don't know. A lot of people out here, I know I have friends out here that actually do Botox, and they talk about it all the time. They do like regulatory Botox. I'm like, I'm good. You know, another rabbit hole, John. Another rabbit hole. You got to watch those rabbit holes. Personally, though, like I just kind of say whatever. I kind of just try to eat the best I can, take care of myself. You know, I do my exercises, and I talk about breaking news and Smurfs and Snorks. That keeps me young, right? The Smurfs and the Snorks. And I got to tell you one more thing I want to talk about, because I know I'll be here for a little bit longer. I know we lost Jonathan, but I also want to talk about, like, again, something else that's happening that I'm like, we got to talk about this too, is this Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Because Mr. and Mrs. Smith was supposed to be shooting here in Los Angeles, guys. And I'm going to tell you, it's not happening right now. They're delaying it even longer. I think this is going to happen more and more and more, where there's these productions that said they're taking the tax incentives and they're going to be coming to LA like right now. But because like you always have stuff that happens in between, like whether it be budgetary problems, or you also have like cast contracts, or you have rewrites, like those things don't always happen as fast as you expect them to happen. And of course, they were expecting to have this big burst of all these productions here to Los Angeles. But I do think there's a lot to be being pushed, because this is the first one that I've heard this about. Probably more will come. I don't know where my picture went. That's what happens sometimes. You're looking at stuff and it goes away. But I feel like this is one, again, that might be delayed a little bit. Who knows how long? I can't wait to find out what happens with that too, because productions are saying they're coming back. But I hope it actually trickles out, though. I was having a conversation with a friend about this too, about how, you know, if they all drop at once, that's great for like a few months. Then what happens after that? Then all of a sudden the work is not there again, and it's dry and it's done. Donald Glover. Yeah, Donald Glover show. Yeah, they were shooting in New York. The tax incentives came in. So they signed, it's like one of those that said, hey, we'll come to LA too. We'll bring that here to LA. And so they signed a new contract. But then to get those tax incentives, because like a bunch of people have been signing up for those, but that too has been delayed. So we'll see when it actually happens. Bayside, I went into that a little bit last night. Ooh, John, I'm going to get into that some more too. Famous words, flop. I'm lucky, 2 dogs, so that experience of walking them every day. Queen, that helps too, walking your dogs. That also helps. I walk the Pep Star around. Oh, hey, thank you for the dolphin, Jonathan. Appreciate you, man. Good to have you here, Jonathan. Hope you had a great day too. They're not going to move to Canada. As of now, they're going to come here still. They said they're going to come here, but they said that they're going to wait a little bit. It's delayed about 5 months or something like that. But they haven't actually said like why. So I'm waiting to hear more details about it, but it has been pushed. Cast issues are a conversation coming up. Now, they'd had cast brand new people because the new season is they're not going to have Donald Glover back. They're going to have a brand new cast. And so they're producers again, executive producers, but they're going to bring new cast members in. So maybe those contracts fell through. Last I heard, they hadn't officially signed on. So maybe they fell through, and the recasting, that would delay the show quite a bit. So we'll have to wait to find out where that goes too. But if you guys were excited about that first season, I watched a little bit of it. It was good, but I just wasn't like, you know, moons over my hammy about it. You know, I was like, all right, another reboot from a TV or movie into a TV show without the original cast members. So, yeah, get it, Jonathan. Check it out. Thanks for being here, Jonathan. Appreciate you. By the time they come back from IS, so that's the problem too. If you delay, people are like, well, I don't even know this show about that. Like, what's this show? I know people were cheering about Nobody Wants This coming back so fast. I worked on Nobody Wants This, the Kristen Bell and the Adam Brody show. And they were excited about it because they were like, you know, this is actually, we're not waiting 2 years for Netflix to be like, we're picking you up right now. Not moons over my hammy. I'm telling you, it's got to be moons over my hammy. I'm telling you, if I'm super excited about something, I'm right there about that too. But I'm not super excited about it. But I'm excited about the work. Bring the work back to Los Angeles. Bring the jobs back to LA and get people working. I always love that too. That's great. even I'll take jobs even like another Megan. I'll take it, guys, because it's more work. Even though the last Megan kind of was and I would say that like if you look at these movies too, the first one was its own world. It worked out well, right? The second one, when you change the dynamic of it, I think we talked about that here, didn't do as well. But they're coming out September 26th on Peacock. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Megan yet, Megan 2.0 is coming, guys. So they are going to bring it to streaming, so you can check that out. 3.0, do you think that'll happen? I really don't think a 3.0 will happen. I think that, Blumhouse, I think after this like experience, they're probably like, oh man, I bet they're kind of upset about, or worried, I would say worried about Black Phone 2. Because the first, of course, Megan did fantastic. They thought for sure this is making a lot of money, and it didn't. Black Phone 2 made a lot of money. They're like, for sure the second will make a lot of money. Will it? Now, I say it does have the Halloween season going for it, too. You didn't see Megan 3.0, 2.0. I'm going to wait to see it on Peacock because I didn't go to theaters either. It was one of those ones where I listened to the reviews. See, that happens to people, too. And I was like, it was in and out of theaters so fast, I just missed it. I'm pretty bummed about that, too, because I did want to see all the Britney Spears about it, too, see how it was, too. Teasing Megan vs. Saw or something like that. Can you imagine Megan vs. Saw? The ultimate game. Bum, 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 bum. I could see it. But that may be the way to save it. Then again, the crossovers like Freddy vs. Jason didn't work out too well. I wanted that Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash from the Evil Dead. I wanted that so bad. I wish that would have happened, but never happened, unfortunately. I know Bruce Campbell at one point wanted to make it happen too, but studio fell apart. Chucky vs. Leprechaun, I'd be down for that too. Megan was a lot of Child's Play. A lot like Child's Play. But then again, it had like its own little AI twist, of course, right? Really getting that AI world. People love the AI stuff these days. It's all the jam here in the movie industry. I feel like Terminator started off. Then we had that massive break, but now because it's so relevant in pop culture, it's like it's everywhere. But I don't know. If you guys want to check out Megan 2.0, if you didn't see it, it will be streaming here the 26th. We're not that far away, actually, from it coming like next week. This month is going by too fast, guys. Can we slow this month down? New Child Play tried AI, and it failed. The AI house failed too. See, Jonathan, that's what happens. I'm telling you, there's a lot of content here that I have. You missed out, man. 2.0. Did you like it, Jonathan? Let me know in the chat. Why'd you look like an Olsen? That's the thing. Why'd you look like one of the Olsen twins? I don't know. They evolved her look. Maybe they thought the Olsen twins were more threatening. Maybe that's what it was. And they lock it into that. Or maybe they were like Full House fans. Maybe that was it too. David Campbell's like, it was awful. David Campbell, I tell you, I caught one of your live streams too, David Campbell. I see your live streaming a little bit too. I like it. What do you guys usually get into? Not the Scarlet Witch. Did she look like Elizabeth Olsen in some scenes? Yeah, a little bit. Everybody tells me I look like Olsen twins. Oh no, Megan. It's okay. The Olsen twins aren't bad, but you might have a little Megan thing about it too. Anything and everything. Oh, cool. I'm going to get back in there and check it out and talk to you guys in the chat. It was a solid 50% worth the $4 I paid to rent it on. 50%, Jonathan? That's not a win. A lot of Canadians in my lives? Oh, cool. Are you guys been friends for a long time there, David Campbell's coming together? I love doing that too. We have a lot of my people that I know it's here too that we bring on here too. First, Megan and the creepy dance. That worked. The creepy dance worked. Do the Megan dance, Michelle. Michelle, we need a video doing the Megan dance in the past month or so. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love that. I love bringing people together on here too. It's so much fun. And I'm trying to bring more people on here. That's why we're doing the late night show and bringing Cruise Control, Jason over to TikTok as well. I'm doing it. Can't see it. Come on, I'm going to call you Michelle. We got to find a way for you to give us that dance somehow. I wish there was a way for you to just pop in, do the dance and leave. That'd be cool. I will do a reality TV bit. Do it. Do a reality TV bit. And Michelle, if you want to come on, let me know if you want to pop in here on camera. We're here. We're rocking and rolling. I'll bring you on with GR one time. GR would love that. I think I have to go over there and fix GR's computer. Something weird's happened with his internet again. He was getting kind of glitchy last night, right? Did you guys see that? Carrots. Little carrots. All right, you want to come in next Wednesday? Let's make it happen. Do you want to do the late night show or you want to do a morning show? The late night? Late night's fun. You want to come on with Sean? I would love to have you on. It'd be fun. We have a good time. Wednesday and Megan have a dance off. There we go. Late night. Okay, we'll make it happen. David Campbell, what's up? If anybody ever wants to come join us, let me know in the chat too. I tried getting Queen to do it. Queen, one day I'm going to get you on the camera. One day, Queen. Thor's cousin, John said. Yeah, open invite, guys. You ever want to come on and talk to us and come chill with us and do a show, let me know. The late night show is fun. We have a good time over there. And GR is, GR. We have a good time with GR. We have, a long list of people that we bring on the show, too. I'm getting more and more people. New guests coming around the corner, too, for that as well. Thor's cousin. I love Luke. Luke's cool. I wasn't a big fan of Megan, guys, but you can watch it on streaming right now. Check it out at 26. 26, not that far away. So check it out. I can't wait to see it. I'm interested about this too. Like, I feel like Apple is doing all these different shows that kind of fall into the same world. Like Ben Stiller has a new project coming on too. I'm way past the stage where I want to be famous. You never know, Queen. You never know. Something always happens and your life changes one time. It just takes one time. And you're already famous in our books, Queen. You're here all the time. So, but Ben Stiller and Charlize or Jessica Chastain. Well, my brain. Jessica Chastain and Ben Stiller are doing a project for Apple TV Plus, guys. Now, Apple TV does all these, I feel like very serious dramas a lot of times, but Ben Stiller's not directing. He's actually coming on camera, which I thought was fantastic because he's not doing much acting anymore. And I know people have a lot of hate for Ben Stiller at times. There are people that are like, I mean, I worked with Ben Stiller. I actually had a really great experience with Ben Stiller, but I know like a lot of people that tell me like, that he is really problematic on set, allegedly. When I worked with him, he was super nice. He shook my hand. He thanked me, like very upfront and happy that I was there and was very, welcoming. I worked on a pilot with him. Very cool. But then I hear all these crazy stories about how he's yelling at people, firing people. I don't know. But I had a great time with him, so who knows? The Secret Life of Walter Mitty was so good. I like that movie a lot, too. How does Apple TV Plus always get the A-listers? Because they have the biggest budget ever, I feel like. Think about Apple, guys. How much money does Apple make? The new iPhone's coming out. It's probably like $1,400. I know it's not that much, but I'm just saying, like, they make so much money off that Apple devices that really this is just kind of like, just like a fun thing they do. Let's just make some TV, too. Night Museums, I liked them, too. They lost $17 billion last week. Like, I don't know where the money is just rolling out. It's rolling out, though. This one is the idea for this too. So I guess Ben Stiller will be a showrunner here too. But the idea is about a guy who's going through a divorce, Ben Stiller, and during one of his on weeks where he's on and off. So he has an on week with his kids and an off week with his kids, an on week with his kids and off weeks. And on one of his off weeks, actually, he meets this character, this woman that he falls in love with very dangerously fast called Stella West. And then all of a sudden, it puts his duties on his on weeks and off weeks all up in the air. He starts not showing up for his kids. All this craziness happens. A fatal collision course goes down. And bam, we got a TV series. So there we go. I love Mystery Men. Shout out. Round of applause for Mystery Men. I love that movie. It's so good. So good. Michelle, I think I'm actually getting a little cold. I thought about this morning. I woke up today. My nose is a little running. My voice kind of weird yesterday. Maybe I'm getting a little cold. I don't know. I have to run. Okay, good to see you, Michelle. Take care. We'll catch you next time. Sounds like something that could happen. 100%, Queen. This series, something that could totally happen. Like, again, reality, life, Apple TV Plus. They're always making these like drama thrillers, looking for those awards. Of course, as I said, Seth Rogen had gotten all the awards for the studio. Like Apple TV Plus, we go for the Emmys. We go for the Oscars. Which is fine. Spend that money, make that money. That's what they do. I think I am getting sick. That's not good, guys. I went to Neti Pot or something today. But this looks good. I mean, I like these casting. The actors are fantastic. We'll see how they do. I've been loving a lot of Apple TV Plus projects. I said The Foundation is great. I just finished that. I also do like The Morning Show. That's coming back. They get a little political sometimes, but I think it's really well done. So I mean, that whole show was built on that, though, too. Really well done, guys. Also, I do like what's it? Not Last Man on Earth. The space one. Oh my God, why am I blanking on the space one? For All Mankind. For All Mankind. Love that show. Can't wait for that to come back. They never have anything bad. Seems rigged. Have you watched Foundation, John? Foundation. Lee Pace is. I said it last night. It's so good. I love Lee Pace. He's such a great talent. And again, I'm always going to go back to The Pie Maker. If you guys watch Pushin' Daisies, love Pushin' Daisies. The Pie Maker. I wish they'd bring that back. Man, if they could bring that back, I think that Lee Pace probably wouldn't do it these days, though, too. He'd probably be like, I'm past the Pie Maker days. But, man, he was so good during those days. I would go for that any day. Haven't seen any of those shows. Foundation's like Sci-Fi Queen. I think you might like Foundation, but Pushin' Daisies, the idea of Pushin' Daisies is that So something happens when he's young, where he gets this pretty much when he touches somebody, okay. So he finds out when he touches somebody, they die, and he touches somebody that passes away. They will come back to life, but he touches them again, then they're gone forever. So he can bring people back to life, but he literally has it's a minute. Literally has 1 minute to touch them again. If he doesn't touch them again, they do stay alive, but somebody else around them is unalived. So I don't know. He gets this power, and he does it with his dog. His dog passes away, brings his dog back to life, and then he finds out that his mother passes away nearby because he doesn't touch his dog again. And he accidentally touches his dog, and his dog does pass away again. So it's a tragic kind of show. And and then of course the girl that he loves passes away. He brings her back to life, and this is like in the first episode. And he realizes he can't bring her. He can't bring it to him to actually like touch her again. And so she stays alive. And the whole idea is they kind of fall in love, but they can't touch each other because if he touches her, then she'll be unalived again. So it's a really interesting. It becomes about them solving mysteries and crimes together, like Scooby Doo. And they kiss each other through Saran wrap. So it's a fascinating kind of show. If you haven't seen it, I would say check it out. I love Pushing Daisies. I wish it would still go on. I mean, I'm still going to find out. It went for like 3 seasons, I believe, and then they got canceled. But it's a great show. The problem was it was a high concept show, and they did a lot of green screen. It was very vibrant. I think blue screen back in that day. And I know they were saying the budget was massively big, and so that's why I ended up getting canceled because the budget was just way too big for the studio, and then they canceled. But the ratings were doing pretty good. I didn't catch it until after it was off air, and so I wish I would have seen it when it was on the air. Maybe I would have helped the ratings would have stayed for longer, Great cast. I actually loved it a lot. Why I thought it was Zachary. You know what? I would say I understand that, though, John. I understand that because those two at that time, the Chuck and the Pushing Daisies factor, I could see you thinking that being him, too, because I kind of thought that as well. And also, the cool thing about that show, too, is like, he would have a pie shop, guys. Check it out. He have a pie shop, Queen. This is kind of interesting. So, you get a pie shop, and what you do is get all the dead, like berries, blueberries, strawberries, all that, and he would buy them dead and touch them. They'd come back to life, and then somebody else would make the pies, and so that way he'd get the produce for super cheap because it's dead, and he'd bring it back to life, be fresh, and then people would eat it, and he wouldn't touch it again, so it'd be fresh berries, fresh food, fresh everything. So that's what he would do in order to, make it happen. With berries, it wouldn't I guess it was based off of like, the way that it worked, the ideology of it was that it had to be like a living person would be a living person. A living animal would be a living person, but like a berry, a fruit, a vegetable would not take another person out. Like, you know what I mean? Like they didn't touch them after a minute. Other people would pass away nearby. It was a very fascinating show. And the cast was great. Like, you look at the cast here. Maybe I pull a picture of the cast up here. Here we go. Of course, Lee Pace. But here we go. Let me pull this picture up right here. I always love. I'm pushing daisies now. Did you see it out there? Am I else see Pushing Daisies out there besides John? 18 back when the season were 18 to 24 episodes. I agree. Yeah, they were great. Pushing Daisies, the pie makeup, and the voiceover was really great too. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I would go back and check it out. It's actually kind of fun. But yeah, Lee Pace is great. That show won't make it now. You can't touch without permission with Gen Z. Oh, yeah, you couldn't be touching. No more touching. Touchy, no. Anyways, I love that show. But yeah, Lee Pace is doing great these days. I saw he was talking about Foundation too, and I was like, yeah, get it, Lee Pace. I will check that out all day, every day. Okay, what else, guys? I'm probably going to wrap it up soon, but I would say one more thing maybe. I'm not on TikTok. Do you guys see this trailer for Oh Hi? This came out not too long ago. I've been meaning to talk about this too because I think it looks really interesting. Logan Lerman and Molly Gordon, and the idea is like this couple, pretty much a new couple, go on a retreat, and then they decide they don't want to be together, and she like kind of kidnaps him, ties him up, and keeps him there, and then tries to get him to fall in love with her in a way. But then it goes down this rabbit hole where it's like now it's getting criminal. Now he's like, let me go. And then the friends get involved. It actually looks really great. Like a love story gone wrong. It's called Oh Hi. The trailer just dropped not too long ago. Coming out July 25th. So we got a little bit of time until it's going to come out. But I'm excited to see this. I think it looks pretty good. Oh Hi. If you guys haven't heard it. But it's a modern day dating era, they're calling it. Modern day dating movie too. So the trailer came out like a couple weeks ago. Looks pretty good, guys. If you haven't checked it out, it actually looks fun. Oh Hi. I don't know. That's the only thing. You never know. You start dating somebody and it moves too fast, right? And it moves too fast. Sometimes I think it's great, but sometimes it can go completely wrong. So be careful about dating out there, especially in Los Angeles. I tell you, the dating apps and all that. I don't know how people do it. I don't know, like bumbling and all the, I don't know what, there's like, I don't know the dating apps anymore, like Hinge. I tried them for a little bit. Maybe I'll get back on them someday. I guess I eventually have to find love too someday, right, guys? Someday. And if you can't find that, sounds stalker. It's very stalkerish in a way. It's like he's got like a lot of the trailer. He's like tied to the bed and he can't get out. And it goes from like being a like a caring, loving thing, and then to like she asks him. Oh yeah, she asks him like, do you see us getting married and being together forever? And then he's like, well, this is fun and all, but I know we're just like having a good time. And she's like, having a good time? We're going to get married. We're going to fall in love. And it goes on this crazy rabbit hole. So tied to a bed. Yeah. It's actually a lot easier to track other people now. Oh, it's so easy to track people. You see people put like air tags on people's cars now too. That was something happening here in LA. People were like stalking people by putting air tags on and then following them, or like popping them in their backpacks. Those things can really change the game. Like on the new Dexter series, they showed that where Batista left his AirPods in Dexter's car, was able to track Dexter with his AirPods in his car. It's easy to track people. It's easy to actually like follow people around. It's a crazy world we live in, guys. You got to be careful. That's why, like, it's like a whole thing getting out there now. There's cameras everywhere too. Yeah, cameras everywhere. I was doing this new, the phones and it's crazy. I was doing I have a new show we're going to launch October, first week of October in a couple weeks, called Walking and Talking. And Mike Casey wrote a theme song for us. My buddy Aaron Smith from he's got his own podcast, guys, and he's been on the show a few times. Aaron Smith, he was on here once. He was on Cruise Control. Jason, he does a podcast called Scene Change. Him and I met, and Nobody Wants This. We just want to do a show about how people don't walk in Los Angeles. So we're literally like walking for like 40, 45 minutes around LA. Just us two talking to each other, talking about one topic. We have our first 4 episodes are about the business. Also about we do a walk the first day after the election. So that was a conversation about that. We talk about video games in one. We talk about baseball. We talk about paranormal. So we got 4 episodes we shot. And we're going to, on iPhones and all that, we shot them. So we're going to have that launching next month. So once a week, we're going to have that content coming to Cruise Control as well, over on the channel as well. So look for that too. We had a fun time doing that. But I can't wait to see Nobody Wants This in new seasons. Yeah, and also it shows you how easy it is to walk around LA and how far you can get in like 45 minutes and how many things you can actually see. So we went downtown. We walked. Our first walk is from Universal Studios and WB and Warner Brothers to show how far those actually are apart. That's about a 35-minute walk between Universal Studios and WB. And we're going to be doing that around all of LA. So we got a bunch of ideas. So look for that to be coming too. I need another job, right, John? I need another job. I'm always doing stuff. I'm always working and I'm always making stuff happen. But anyway, so check that out soon, guys. More stuff coming from Cruise Control. Again, check out Alien if you haven't checked it out yet. I'm still like bitter about that last episode. I want it to be so much better. I don't know. I feel like it's getting too predictable. Getting too predictable, guys. I want to be like, I want to be the best thing ever. And I'm like, I wasn't super thrilled by this new episode, but it's okay, guys. But thanks for being here, everybody. Really, thank you for being here. I'm probably gonna bounce out of here soon. I gotta go sell some gum, guys. John, I gotta go sell some gum, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning I'll be with Lexi tomorrow. Lexi Love, everybody. So Lexi has officially become. I love this. I love this for Lexi too. It took her a long time to change her name. But Lexi's become Lexi Love officially. So she'll be here tomorrow. And then we'll have our Cruise Control late night show after that, guys. So we'll have the random team over there. I think Jonathan might join us again this Friday. Jonathan better see Popeye. Yeah, we'll have to check in with Jonathan and see if he saw Popeye the Slayer Man. Because I wonder if he watches that tonight. Or if he watches Alien. I bet he watches Popeye the Slayer Man. You can tell how excited he was. He's like, let's go. Popeye, let's make it happen. I'm like, get it, Jonathan. Get it. I will probably watch it at some point too. Because I think it's the most weirdest version. I mean, the Peter Pan one too, with like Tinkerbell sprinkling around like adult substances on people is also kind of a crazy idea, but what do you do? Good to see you, Queen. Thanks for being here. John, thanks for being here out in the chat. I know we lost some people, but thank you for being here. But also out here right now, who's out? I know there's more people out there. Thank you for being here on Kickin with Kruse, your one-stop shop for entertainment talk, guys. Appreciate you as always. Have a great night or a great day. No late night show tonight, but I'll be back again. Like I said, tomorrow, Pep Star will be here, right, Pep?
What's up?
Always happy to have Pep Star here. Happy to have all you guys here. Peppy, great show today, right, Pep Star?
Yeah, I agree 150%.
Thanks, man. That's great. It's nice when Peppy is excited about something, right? Peppy's always excited, aren't you, Pep Star?
Fake news!
No, he's not. He's not always excited. Good to have you guys. Yeah, good to have you here.
Thanks for asking.
I'm always happy to ask, Pep Star. I'm always happy to ask. It's always a great time to be here with you, buddy. You know, we're always having a good time, right, Pep Star? Having a great time.
Suck it.
All right, buddy. Oh, God.
Love seeing you, Queen.
All right, guys. Have a great one. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your day.
Blah, blah, blah.
And we'll see you back tomorrow, guys. Until next time, take care. See ya. Take care, everybody. Good to see you guys. Take care.